Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Simon Burton here with a brand new Let's Play. Megaman Battle Network 6 cybeast gregar. What I'm gonna do is I will play both of these games just to show the differences. But I'm gonna do gregar first, and then I'm gonna do Falzar. And then afterwards, I think I'll do the Battle Network Star Force. I think it's Leo, Dragon, and something else. I know there's like 2 or 3 for that part of the Battle of the Star Force series. We don't really need to know about all this. Basically, Lan's father, I think it's Yuichiro, or yeah, I think it's Yuichiro Hikari? Uh, Jesus Christ, Miss Mary. Pops. I like how he just says that. Still under construction by 6 months and expo about the harmony between technology and nature scheduled to open. So the expo is, I guess you could say it sort of revolves around the main part, or the main part of the story revolves around it. Whichever way you want to look at it. Well, yeah, geez. Oh, sweet. Now, for those that don't really know the Battle Network series all that well, just like myself, Lan and Mile, I'm not very sure how to pronounce the name, but Lan and Mile are dating in a way, I guess. I guess you could say the boyfriend and girlfriend, really. Dex is obviously his quote-unquote rival, even though Gutsman never gets any stronger. And from what I've heard, in Battle Network 4, you actually get to face Miles Navi Rich's role. Okay, so basically the people around here will just say the basic stuff. Yeah. And this guy will give you sub chips. Once I get the money for it, I'll go straight for the unlocker. So we'll just ignore the dog for a minute because I want to do that last. Yeah, we've been doing it this entire time. Rubber dogs are programmed to know that. Megaman execute. So obviously this is obviously the whole thing of, you know, Megaman, you jack in, kill viruses, etc. And then you get this stupid tutorial. Basically just send chips to Megaman and you can use them in the battle. Obviously the further you the attack, and that little square with nothing in it, like the dot, is the element of said chip. And because this is elementless, it won't have anything in it except a little dot. Yeah, we know. There's just no need for that tutorial. I think by now, unless you're really new to the series and you don't know how to do it, there's just no need for it. Okay, so this one we'll talk about combo. Basically, every grabbing white sword or any sword really can be considered as a combo. If you hold down the B button, you'll charge up the buster. If you fully charge it, it does about 10 damage. Upgrades will happen later where you can get it up to like 20 and so on. There are chips to actually make it go up and do more damage as well. And this one will teach you about counters, which you've seen me do like in both now. Basically when you counter, you'll see the Megaman icon turn blue, such as it's showing us now. And what will happen is the attack will double, basically just of any chip. But you have to keep countering to keep it going, so I'll show you. Like that. You have to do it right before an enemy attacks, and there you go. As I said, you don't need to do it every time, but it's useful if you can try and do it every time. If you can try and master it, it will be very useful, especially in some boss battles. That's going to happen. Battle Network 6 are the only games of the Battle Network series I've actually ever played. So I'm not gonna consider myself a master or anything of the Battle Network series, or of Mega Man as a whole, because I know for a fact I'm not. But I do like the Mega Man Battle Network 6. And I've heard that 5 isn't really all that good. 4, I think the only redeeming feature is the fact that you get to face roll. So this is just on about the and he's saying he's set up the laptop. Yeah, he's saying he's set up the computer. Don't know why I'm doing that twice. So if we go back into the dog, you will find a couple of things. Let's see where they are. Here's one. I don't know if it's two or just the one that we'll get. Got a feeling it'll just be the one, which is fine, really. There you go. At the moment, Crackshaw is the strongest one we've got. Ooh, 600 zennies, nice. Yeah, it's just the one in here. Okay, that's fine. It's always best to try and jack into whatever. Jack into whatever, get as much money as you can, as early as you can, because unlockers are really useful. There's one in the third area central. Okay, so as I said, there's buster chips like this. So they'll increase the buster damage. But just to avoid that thing's attack. And do that. So he's basically now stuck there. Which gives me a chance to deal with this guy easily. There you go. And there you go. Let's have a look around. There we go. Now the blue pieces of data won't show up again. It's just the green pieces that will. So they're usually the ones to look out for. So obviously we picked up a subchip from that blue piece, which is mini energy, and what that'll do it will recover a bit of health. I think it's like 50? I think it's like 50 HP. Obviously at the current time we're at max HP, so it's not really going to do it for us. But again, there are things that will increase your health. Okay, so we've got 200 zennies for that. That will become unlockable soon. Yeah, we have reflector one. How much zennies? We've got 800, so we can't get out from there just yet. Or at least the one thing that's necessary from there. Do this. I was able to get a count on the first machine gun, but okay, so we got a regular and we increased, and then Cyber City so we'll just do this. And there you go. 400 zennies. Okay, so we got 1,200. That's not bad. See if we can get any more. We really do want to try and search for as much money as you can very early on. Because the unlockers do have really good stuff. go. There's the custom. Counter back. Use the buster and boom. Thunder's in it again, nice. Copy damage. Okay. That's just in case. And another 200. We're not doing bad. Not at all. Book frag. So what you're meant to do really is just talk to everybody. But there is something at that item shop I want first. Actually, yeah, screw it. Let's just talk to you. Yeah, someone's hidden the key to get into the central area 3. We'll find out who that is soon. On our first day of school, no less. Okay, so because I was a bit slow, I didn't get the counter there. As I said earlier, we can make combos, area grab, and sword is one of them. Okay, so another simple one. And get another last rank. Okay, merchants, so show what your goods. Okay, so we can get that. No. So what this will do is it will increase your HP, but it will go up each time. So obviously it's 2,000 now, next will be 4,000, and then the final one will be 8,000. You can also get these. Again, just try and get as much money as you can early on to afford stuff. Make things a lot easier. So obviously that's all about those cubes there. There's a sub-chip merchant, what have you got? Full energy, lock enemy, what does that do? More likely to meet the last enemy. No thank you. And that won't. I kind of want to increase the chances of meeting the weaker than, well, as long as I get viruses just like in general, I don't mind. Because the more enemies you face, the more chances of you actually getting some good chips. And in some battles they'll have in some chips there are money, in some battles you'll even get data during the battlefield, and if you destroy it you'll get nothing, but if you keep it about, you'll get either money or you'll get a chip. You'll most likely get either a chip or money from it, and it's really good. It really does come in handy. And then something else I haven't done yet, unless I'm maybe meant to talk to that plot as well. Not much I can do here. Except this. Ah, perfect. And that's how you double delete. Well, there's one case of knowing how to double delete. I want to go chat with everyone. I think we've done that now. Unless we're meant to talk to that Mr. Prog down there. Okay, here we can deal with everyone. Rapid succession. Welcome to Central Area 1. There are 3 central areas. The layout around here is simple, so you shouldn't get lost. So let's go chat with everyone. I think I have talked, so I'll talk to you. Talk to the woman at the car. What did I miss out? I don't think I missed anybody out. We'll have a look around anyway. Well, in that direction. Spoken to all 3 of you. Central Area 2, the chip shop over there is very popular, you should check it out. Okay, so there we go, now we've talked to everyone. So obviously now we can just free roam, we don't have to go out if we don't want to. And saying that he'll get up. We have nothing. Can we get like a bit of money first, like before we go off, please? Yeah, machine guns. Nice. Okay, so this will come in handy, this. So because I still got the counter, there we go. Do it in easily. 200 zennies. I'm looking for like a battle with the bit of data in the battlefield. Oh, here we go, here we go. Okay, so I'll show you how to do with stuff like this now. Now, the one thing you want to avoid is destroying the data, which you can easily do. Like, I'm not gonna lie. In terms of this, oh, there you go. If you get hit whilst you're in counter, you do end up losing it. That was me being a bit careless there. Not gonna lie. Okay, so we got the data and okay, so we got the machine gun. Oh, boomer, nice. Okay, that's actually pretty good. So again, you can get some good battle chips, you can get money, you can get all sorts. So I'll show you the chip folder and how to edit it. Okay, so say I want to use this. Let's get rid of Vulcan 1. I do like using spreader, it's a nice way to deal with enemies real quickly. Get a nice counter if you can, as well as the way to get there's a way also to get some nice damage off very quickly. Reflector is usually very good, especially in like a boss battle or something. Let's see, we don't need barrier. I think we just put another reflector in there. Let's see. We don't need summoners. I'm not a fan of using the swords, I prefer long range stuff. But I always tend to keep like 1 or 2 swords in nonetheless. Okay, so actually, spreader won't be that effective here. Just do the normal. If I come across a battle where spreader is actually useful and I get to use it, I will do so. But my battle seemed a bit pointless to use spreader in. Okay, let's see now. We won't need the buster. So it's best to get them to aim for the very far end, that way you can just come into the middle lane and just shoot. Okay, so the best way to jack out is just to press your R and on, that's it. That time already, yep. And we'll see what happened. So I think this will be the end of this episode. I might record another one right away. Yeah, this will be the end of this recording. I will see you guys in... Come on now. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, folks.